She said it like she was offering me a compliment. "You're a good man, just not ambitious." Her fingers curled around her boss's arm, laughter echoing through the chandelier light. The kind of laugh she used to save for me, back when I still believed in what vows meant. The gala was suffocating. Perfume, politics, money. I left before dessert, walked out into the cold rain without looking back. An old man sat outside on the curb, soaked through. I gave him my umbrella. He looked up, smiled. There was something in his eyes, sharp, assessing. I didn't think much of it then. 3 days later, I dropped her off at her office. She was glowing, still drunk on the weekend's applause. In the lobby, that same old man stood by the elevator in a janitor's uniform. He looked past her, nodded, once, to me. Her face went pale. Just like that, the performance cracked. I'd spent 18 years interrogating men who swore they had nothing to hide. I learned that truth doesn't need to be forced, it just needs silence. Let them talk long enough and they'll hang themselves with their own words. At home, she filled the air with noise, new meetings, late nights, networking events. She used to tell me about her day. Now she reported it, like I was an audience, not a partner. Her phone buzzed too often. She turned away too quickly. Her passwords changed. One night, I found a champagne cork in her car, the kind served only at that senator's events. The same senator who'd once shaken my hand and said, "A man like you should be proud to support her career." I said nothing, just listened, watched, waited, because I'd been trained to notice things most people miss. The hesitation in her tone when she said, "It's just business." The sudden shift of her eyes when I mentioned his name. The guilt buried beneath practiced charm. And the fear, small, flickering, when she realized I'd stopped asking questions. I started small, logged her travel times, matched her receipts with her calendar, cross-referenced her texts with her credit card history. Patterns emerged, clean, predictable. Every Thursday, she left the office late. Every Friday morning, she wore the same perfume she once told me was too strong for work. I hacked her phone once. Just once. I didn't open the photos, didn't need to. The metadata told me everything. The timestamps, the location data, his private townhouse. She came home that night humming, smelling like someone else's cologne, skin flushed with adrenaline. I remember sitting across from her at dinner. Her eyes darted, her hands fidgeted. She felt my silence pressing down on her. Interrogations don't always need rooms or mirrors. Sometimes they happen over pasta and wine. By the weekend, she started sleeping with her phone face down. Monday morning, I drove her to work. The sky was gray, the city quiet. When we entered the lobby, the old man was there again. Same place, same uniform. He approached her this time. "Ma'am," he said softly, "you left this at the gala." He handed her a small flash drive. Her eyes widened. She looked at me, panic blooming under her skin. I didn't move, didn't blink. The old man left without another word. Inside the car, she broke first. "What did you do?" she whispered. I just stared ahead. "You should be careful who you trust in politics," I said. Her breath caught. The realization landed. That old man wasn't random. He was mine. 2 days later, the senator's press secretary resigned. Then his communications director. Then the story broke. Anonymous footage from a hotel suite, time-stamped, authenticated. No one traced it back to me. They never would. She tried to call, tried to explain, begged for a meeting. I sent her a single message. "You're a good woman, just not loyal." That was the last time we spoke. It's been months. She's gone, and so is the career she built on someone else's power. The senator retired for family reasons. Sometimes I think about that night in the rain, the umbrella, the old man, the beginning of the end. People assume revenge feels good. It doesn't. It feels clean, like silence after static. I walk past her old office now and see the reflection of who I used to be. A man who still believed love was stronger than instinct. I was wrong. The last lesson I ever learned from her was simple.